Hi, I'm Frances, and I will be discussing with you the use of social media in academic libraries. Specifically, do the benefits of using social media in academic libraries outweigh the challenges? This presentation was created for academic libraries and librarians to see how the benefits of using social media outweigh the challenges. This presentation shows how academic libraries are currently using social media profiles to promote their libraries and reach more users. This will also highlight some of the challenges academic libraries face by adopting non-traditional methods like social media as an extension of the library space. This presentation will provide case studies where social media profiles are already benefiting academic libraries, and finally, present recommendations for academic libraries to consider when creating social media profiles. Social media has changed the way people interact with information and have emphasized the benefits of sharing information online. The world of information is constantly changing, and more people are beginning to believe that libraries are no longer relevant to the way they retrieve information. Using social media in academic libraries is becoming essential as the use of library reference desks are decreasing, while the use of social networking sites are increasing. Today's students retrieve information and learn in different ways compared to previous generations. Academic libraries and librarians need to review the benefits of using social media sites like Twitter and Facebook to advertise their spaces and collections and provide updates on library news, or risk becoming irrelevant and unused. Over the last few years, academic libraries have been increasing their use of social media to connect and interact with users. This increase is due to the numerous benefits identified by other academic libraries that have started to communicate through social media. Social media provides users with more avenues to interact with and share information. Social media does not rely on users intentionally making contact with the library. In fact, when library users access their personal social media accounts, they are able to see posts and information from the library. Academic librarians are finding that students want the ability to ask questions and retrieve information outside of traditional help desk hours. Even though the response may not be until library opening hours, through social media, the user is able to ask questions at a time that is convenient to them. By providing users with the option to interact with the library through social media, the library is able to enhance the quality of the service they provide. By using social media, librarians are able to connect with millions of users at once. Librarians have limited time, and social media can be updated fast and frequently. Facebook and Twitter are widely popular social networking platforms, with accounts freely available. The social media accounts enable librarians and libraries the opportunity to have online relationships with their community. Librarians use social media as a mechanism to broadcast information and connect with and encourage users to interact with their library. Twitter and Facebook are designed to exchange information. By using Facebook and Twitter pages as a marketing tool and an extension of the library, academic libraries are able to share news, information, and library events while introducing chat systems to their users. Academic librarians can also use social media sites as educational tools and to facilitate online education by connecting virtual academic communities. For example, the social media label hashtag can be used as an educational tool, as hashtags are a type of metadata tags that are used to organize information online. by using a common social media tool like hashtags to educate users on information storage and retrieval. Academic librarians are able to educate library users on a level they understand and with information they can use to better communicate. Not only are social media networking services a valuable resource for communication and education, they also provide librarians with the ability to receive instant feedback about topics and links posted on social media. The feedback from Facebook and Twitter come in the form of comments, likes, retweets, and favorites. This feedback enables the library to improve the quality and type of the services they provide, which has been tailored to the user's needs. However, despite the benefits that academic libraries are already experiencing from using social media, there are some academic libraries and librarians that are hesitant to adopt the non-traditional methods because of the challenges they would face. Based on an extensive literature review, the three major challenges for academic libraries to overcome are 1. Convincing the librarians that social media pages are valuable enough to create and maintain. 2. Ensuring there is enough time dedicated to establishing and maintaining the library's social media presence. And 3. Ensuring the social media profiles are used for the correct purpose. To convince librarians and users that a social media presence is needed for academic libraries, the librarians and academic institutions need to be confident that they are not wasting their time on a fad. Investing time and resources into something that would not be used would mean the librarians would take time away from other ways of promoting the library and supporting their users. Some librarians had mixed views on the use of Facebook when it first began, thinking it was another dating site, while others saw it as a place students and librarians could connect and share information. The value of social media in a library context needs to be understood by the academic librarians. Academic institutions and librarians need to be convinced that the time required to establish and maintain social media profiles does not outweigh the benefits. Initially, social media pages need to be established and tailored with information to fit each different library. Academic libraries need to dedicate enough time to train librarians on how to use social media to meet the organisation's goals and to keep the social media pages up to date with current information. The librarians will also need to take the time to stay up to date with changes to the privacy policies of the social media networks. Dedicating the necessary time and resources is essential to ensure that academic libraries are able to use social media to effectively connect with their users. A significant challenge for academic libraries to overcome when establishing and maintaining a social media presence is the potential for improper use of social media pages, either by staff or students. The social media pages need to be seen as an extension of the academic library, and as such should uphold the academic integrity of the library. Academic librarians are often concerned about the quality of data being shared on social media. This can be avoided by dedicating the time and resources required to create social media guidelines and policies. Librarians and users will follow the guidelines and policies to interact using social media to maintain the purpose and value of the academic library's social media presence. Despite these challenges, the integration of social media in academic libraries has been successful. In 2011, Phillips conducted a study that explored the concept that Facebook was essentially about building and maintaining relationships. Although the relationships with librarians would be different to the relationships between students and their peers, academic librarians were able to establish a working relationship with students through social media. In fact, Phillips discovered that students preferred to have course discussions and reminders on Facebook as they already had Facebook accounts and regularly checked them. Students were able to interact with their library in an easy and natural way. The 2013 study by Boateng and Liu on the use of Web 2.0 applications in academic libraries highlights some patterns about how social media platforms are used. Based on the data collected, Facebook and Twitter were the most popular social media platforms used by academic libraries. Each of the academic libraries used Facebook and Twitter as tools to promote themselves, enhance the library services, and highlight resources to their users. The QUT Library Facebook and Twitter pages are examples of all the benefits that can come from academic libraries having a social media presence. The pages are used to share posts and links to news and events at the library, like Open Access Week and the Australian Book Design Awards. Librarians are able to educate and share information by posting helpful reminders of the exam period approaching. The pages also post links to study tools and assistance the university offers, as well as links to blogs and other helpful articles about writing and academic integrity. The librarians share or retweet information from other pages that the users might not be aware of, while providing valuable information to users about the library opening hours and contact details without needing to access the library website. The social media posts by library users and librarians are all public, which means users are able to see the answers to questions or helpful information they may not have been deliberately looking for. The pages also enable the librarians to establish a relationship with the users by posting photos of the library staff and users interacting with pop culture events like Back to the Future Day, as well as pictures from the surrounding area like the new baby possums that live near the library and keep the staff company. In addition, librarians are able to see trends in user need and tailor the library services to meet these user needs. Library users are also able to connect with and establish professional networks and relationships with their peers. These social media pages often give the library a sense of being up to date, relevant, and a valuable resource to gain information rather than just a part of the academic institution. Based on the literature and the case studies, there are two main recommendations that academic libraries should follow to successfully utilize social media sites as tools to interact with users and share information. Firstly, in order to successfully benefit from using social media in academic libraries, the library must have specific goals and objectives behind why social media will be used as a tool to interact with library users. Just having a page because it is available will not make it a success. By not planning or organising a meaningful social media presence, the library will waste time and resources by attempting to maintain social media pages that do not have a solid use or purpose. The second recommendation is to develop clear and readily available social media guidelines and policies the academic library and librarians must follow. The guidelines and policies will enable both librarians and users to use the social media sites consistently. With guidelines and policies, the librarians are able to update the social media pages, provide highly relevant information, and interact with their users while maintaining the academic integrity of the library. In conclusion, Facebook and Twitter are two of the most popular social networking sites used in day-to-day life. By using Facebook and Twitter, academic libraries are able to communicate for free on a platform that their users already use. By adapting to the way their users gain and interact with information, academic libraries are able to stay relevant, promote their collections, update users on library news and events, and establish working relationships with their users. Overall, the benefits that come from using social media in an academic library outweigh the challenges that librarians face.